Hello everyone, I'm Greycloak, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 217 of Factorio with the C-Block mod, where we are working on making more steel, because we need a bunch more. And I think I was trying or considering just optimizing this with processed iron ore, but I think we're just gonna design something new and just build it out down here. So let's go and do that. We need landfill for that, of course. So let's grab a bit more of that. That should be enough, I hope. So I want to make close to a full red belt. And currently just making 7.5 takes 4 columns doing resources. If we go to 8 and then actually use processed ore, we should get to around 22 per second. And then I guess we are just merging that with this for now, until we decide to remove that. When did I cut this off? Did I cut it off? Was it ever connected? Oh no, it's going back from here. My bad. Never mind. All of this continues. Let's start using... Oh, we need to remove some threads first. I just want these moved further out, so I'm just waiting for them to actually clear a little bit of space. Can we sit here now? Not yet. Good, now we can. We need mineral catalysts, but maybe we should just make new ones. If we ever top this up, I have just got one production for it and then hope that it works and makes enough. We have 2 productions of it. Okay. I still think we're gonna make a new one. So let's start with that. Is this mineral catalysts? No, it is crystal catalysts, or whatever they're called. Don't think we actually have a blueprint for the mineral ones, but we have made a new thing. We've used the same one and then we have modified it, so let's keep using this. Go away, please. Are we going to have trouble with pipes? I think we are, so let's just move one tile down. And we can't build because the land is a little bit too... Well, we have a little bit too much land here. This would be ideal, unless we just move everything back one tile. But I think this is aligned with our other buildings here, and it is. So we are going to damage ourselves with this stuff. Wrong thing. Good. And we need to move our artillery. Might as well just do this while we run, though on the other hand we have quite good reach now, so it shouldn't take long to do this anyway. Paint. Please kill the close ones. Good. We do have robot coverage over here, right? Yes. So it should fix itself. How old-fashioned are the resource productions for our steel? They're not underground belt, first of all. I guess I don't want to use that. We will just have to rectify the recipes on this one then. And we're okay with all of the belts or pipes touching here? Yes. And we need to continue our land cutting. Did I just destroy one of these? I think I did. By just putting land under it. Oh, I mean water under it. I am actually running out of artillery. Okay. Go big. And we should really just put down all 8 of these, I think. Not build on water. What is up? Wait, I've taken out too much land. How did that happen? I am not sure. There's some trouble with the pipes here. I'm not sure why I haven't made this blueprint properly. This is stupid. So let's unstupefy that one. And we're out of landfill. Well, we need to just go grab more. Because we need more space. And we need more artillery turrets and shells. Where did I put the other ones? Up here. So I guess I can go grab those and then just grab shells. No more levels yet? Oh well. good amount of these. We should get rid of these on the other hand. I think I forgot about that when dropping all of my ammo. Also, I need more nanobots. If I want to help the robots just a little bit. I put something in here that I didn't want. I think it was just that one. No. Wait, these are also considered junk? What? I think I can manage getting rid of those myself. Though it is junk right now, I guess. That is also junk. Guess this is as well. I don't want that. I shouldn't pick those up. I need them again. Good. Then I said landfill and turrets. Oh, artillery. I'll just go grab the artillery first. Then we can fill our inventory if we want to. Good. Sure, let's just grab all the landfill we can carry. It's so fast to place down now, so... Just want to be able to reach a little bit of this. Okay, that should be enough water. Except for this small corner here. So much more land becoming available here. The artillery just makes everything so much easier. And faster. And the reach from this is just also godly, to be honest. For placing down landfill. Went too far again, but I think we have more than enough now, to be honest. I thought this was water on the minimap, but it's really just these guys. So if we could just kill a little bit more around here, then we can move. Let's say that's good enough. And then let's move these two as well. Good. Anything else we want to remove? I guess all of this. But it's not too important. How many of these do we have? And shouldn't we have corrected the recipes before we started placing a lot of them? Well, I guess it doesn't make much of a difference. Why is this still outdated? Eh. So this should just be better. No, there's no reason for these either. At least I don't think so anymore. And it's the same here. Good. And then the recipes should be fixed. Do we not have a lot of robots in this network, or what is up here? Only 255, so I guess we have disconnected this at some point. Maybe when we removed a lot of stuff around here. Yeah. Or what? This is still connected to here, but not to these. Now we have 4,000. That's a lot better. You will be Saphirite. And you will be Duolite. And we should really be using yellow belts. But do we care? Yes, I care for this. We should also take one of these and actually update our blueprint. So all of this could just be yellow thingies. And that goes for this too. Oh, it isn't used up here. Okay. But we can just do it all the way for this stuff as well, right? I think so. I'm okay using red belt. I don't really care about that too much. This shouldn't be a part of this blueprint, I don't think. So let's grab one of these now and update. As we have made enough of improvements to warrant that, I feel. But I do want this as part of the blueprint. Oops. Should replace this old one. Good. And I can't really use that to, well, not to paste on top of this at least, because I want those recipes set as they are. So let's do this. And then these two should be complete, basically. I think. This is where they come from. This is number 2. Number 3. And then we need more radar range, I guess. And I don't have anything available anymore. Do we not have a lot of power poles? Or how come none of this is actually powered? Our power poles, only 500 left though. Oh well. I guess while the robots work on this, I can start working on my steel production. So we just need a bit more space for that. That's good enough for now. And I guess we are just going to do that in here instead. So 30 of this is only half of what we're doing now. Yes. So let's update this to 30 here. Good. Is it really 2 of these to 1 of these? I guess so. Okay. We do not need a lot of this anymore, right? No, no, and no. I think we might still be doing this in 2 builds actually though. Because this is gonna take a lot of space otherwise. So let's go back in and reduce this to fixed 15 again, and then we're just doing it twice. Sure thing. Iron ore first of all. I'm not sure how much space we want. That makes 30 ore. We could feed it into ore processors directly. Though it would be a weird ratio unless we just scale these up. Where are ore processors? Right here. Could we do something? Well, we could scale these up to 2 to 1, but also just go 1.5 to 1. Or we could not do it here. I need to see how wide the next steps will be first, I guess. So we need to end up with the casting machines. Are we gonna do those in the middle or at the end? Nobody knows. Let's just say we want to do it here. We just need 8 in total, that's not a lot. And we need 4 of these then. And we need 6 and 6. We don't want this to be this wide at all. Let's start closer to the sorting, I guess. The 1-to-1 of iron to steel. And we need that 6 times. Could of course do something like this. And put this closer in here or something. Potentially put this into one of these. Would be a bit weird to connect, but I guess we could do something like this. Then have 6 of these setups. That work? Have this at the front as well with the oxygen. I think so. This is just a little bit too weird, but then we just have a lot of wasted space here though, but who knows? Maybe this is fine. We do need to transfer a bunch of stuff there to there. There to there. We need 6 of these. They could also maybe go in here or something. This doesn't really work too well, but we can get all into both areas here. And all out of there. This is a mess, but it's pretty nice and compact, so I am gonna explore this a bit more. So we don't need these. Then are we really saving anything? Since they can be here anyway. So no, we're not. Let's keep it simple then. Only not so simple thing is how we're going to balance it. But I guess just going 2-to-1 is simple enough here. Also, we need to crush. Oh, this is going to be wider. We need to crush this stuff. And we need to get rid of crushed stone from it. I hadn't taken that into consideration. So it's this that we get 15 in per second. This is 0. 15. Get 15 crushed stone per second as well. We need to liquefy that, not using sulfuric acid water. And we need to clarify that. It's still just one clarifier and one liquefier if we can get that to work. That is needed in the middle. So if we want... There's no output here, I guess. Well, we need to figure this stuff out. Are we going to steal our old setup? No, we need a full... No, we need a half red belt of each for this. Oh yeah, we did 2 of these for one of these before. We are gonna scale that up. Or down, or whatever you want to call it. To just take a red belt and be a bit longer and produce all the ore we need for one of these. We can still reuse this, I guess. Still 2 of these to 1 of these. That seems to be fine. So I'm just gonna take this because we have stone inserters set up here. So resources coming in here on a red belt. And this is going to stay red as well. And this should be all good then. So now we're wider. Does that change anything? It's not that bad though, I don't feel like. We would still need to have the belt out here, of course. That's not too bad. Also, we haven't taken our oxygen production into consideration yet. Now, for the liquefying of the stone. We're doing this currently. That doesn't look too great, in my opinion. But maybe it's the best we can do. Let's just have a look at it again. This will just move out here for now. One of these fits in there, but it's going to be a lot of wasted space if we wanted to do this. Need 100 water, 2.25 times per second, so 225. But we're not having that much. We just need 150 water because we have 15 crushed stone per second. That's still 3 of these though. This just takes up a lot of space, but maybe we have that space available anyway. We do. We don't need anything in the middle of this currently, unless we move these. And if we do that, then we would be moving them over here, and then we would just be wider anyway. I think this is okay, we just need our fluids to work out. All of this is done, right? No, we need catalysts in as well. That can fit in right here, so let's not worry too much about that. Nothing. Okay. So we at least need this always be here. We can have this out here if we really want it here. Otherwise we do the weird stuff in between here. And this, we will find out how that goes in later. Still need to transfer stuff. Can transfer stuff on this side as well if we want to. As it is a lot out. 32 again divided by 4 is 8 per second. So this should be fine. And how about this? This is not enough, right? That's also 8 per second, I think. Yes. But I guess we do this here. And this here. And that reinforces me in the thought that the output of these should be in here, because if we rotate this, that messes up everything basically. But we could do long-handed, I guess. So then we can get this out of there and connect it like we wanted before. Something like that. That actually isn't too bad. In my opinion, at least. I just want to compare this with what we currently are doing, because this might become a bit of a long setup. Oh, well, I guess not really yet, but we haven't figured out our smelting or our oxygen. We could move. Let's actually have a look at that hotkey for FNI. I never used that anyway. Not interface, mod settings. Per player, startup? No, it is controls. Nay, main key. Let's just not set that. So now I can go between these without having the FNI interface pop up. That's good. So maybe we would want to move this out. Along with the pipes. So we have all the space anyway. And then if we do that, could we fit these in the middle somehow? We need 8 of them, so that's not a lot. They can just go anywhere we like. Yeah, they would have to go like that though. Can't do anything smart with this really. And that is not great either, so we would have to make sure that was offset so that we could go underground past these belt or pipes. And we output from these. Usually the problem is power, but we could just use substations for that. But of course also just make the thing 2 tiles wider if we want to. This is not getting anything here. Can we move this back 1 more tile? No, then we hit the other one. Can we move it forward 1 tile? Yes. No, this. No, yes it will. That is not giving us trouble, I don't think. Good. I'm not sure how that would work out on the other side, of course. That might just not be great. I guess we would have to do this manually. Wait, this wouldn't be needed then. These don't need to be long then, but I don't care. Here we wouldn't be able to do this, which is the first annoying thing. Could still do most of it though. Maybe we'll just do this to make it as symmetric as possible then. Yeah, this sucks. So there's nowhere we can place these where they don't interfere with one of the oxygen inputs, right? We interfere with the bottom right one here. Top left. Top right. Bottom right. Well, we could, of course, just not have these all together like this. If we do something like this. everything should be great, I think. Maybe. Because these should align the same spots. We just need to find the right spot, I think. Again. This don't work. This works, I think. I'm just gonna keep these spaces to the minimum. This is all good. So that works, I think. So this should also work. Again, we need charcoal on one of these. We need fuel in here as well. Can we make that work? Sure we can. Nothing else like this. Let's fix these up first. Also, this recipe needs to be set. Let's keep this on the outside, then we have the fuel on the inside. Do we have the space for this? Yes, it's only 15 divided by 2. Okay, power all of this. Do need to connect the power somehow, but I'm not going to do that just yet. Also, this should be fine, right? 8 in. It's 12 with our crafting speed, and then only every 4 seconds, so 3 per second. Plus some charcoal. Guess we should just speed that up a little bit. If we do that, we have this here. Grab fuel from there to there. Can't prioritize this though, or filter it, because then we won't get one of them further from. Any reason why this is not just close though? So now this can even be here with a smaller radius. Okay. And I think that's it. I'm not gonna try and make it any more efficient than that. Maybe just taking from there instead. Okay. And power for this. Those don't connect, great. These should, whoops, These should just be aligned with these, I guess. And I guess the power pole might as well be in the middle then. Does that fit? No, it can't be in the middle because we can't have that on this side, so it goes here. So that is possible up here. Good. And that is powered. We didn't even need the substations that I was talking about. Awesome. So let's grab this and put up here as well. Are these okay or should they be angled? Get 4 iron ore per second with a crafting speed of 1. So it's only 2 into each of these. That should be fine. Something like that. This seems pretty dang dense. That's awesome. How is this not powered? Because these are not connected. That's better. Yep, good. I think we have fuel into everything that needs fuel. Now we just need to add oxygen. For air thingies for that. And we need 4 of these. Doing stuff. Something like this. Can we do this in here? And just move the top part a little or up 1 tile to allow this to escape and keep the symmetry really. To try and keep the symmetry, we could also move these down 1 tile or 2 tiles. Then it's only these pipes that are not set up as they should be, and now we have a problem with this. We had these on the inside instead. Everything would be better. How are we going to get oxygen in here though? I think we are gonna rotate these. That won't work exactly, but good enough, I guess. Wait, that's not what I wanted. That did nothing. I want this on the inside, because then I can actually underground here. That's not really making things too easy for me. Maybe we just need the extra tile here. Sure thing. Maybe we even need 2 tiles. Then we can have this out here instead. If I move it out anyway, wouldn't it be better if we had this as we did before with these on the outside? So then at least this lines up. This doesn't, and it can't really get there either. This doesn't really help. Maybe it does. So we can just do this. It's not the prettiest thing in the world, but it works, I think. At least if we add power. And we need some stuff to burn in just one or maybe two flare stacks. Something like this. That works. And it's not like this would take up less space if we rotated it, actually. It would take up the same space and it would look less messy, I think. It's probably just a little bit better. This is still there, that's fine. Power. Power. And these can be moved here. This can't though, so we should just make sure that we are aligned. So this matches up with this, good. That's pretty neat, I think. Let's just test it. You make sapphirite, not crushed, but actual sapphirite. You make charcoal. It's charcoal again here. Wait, yeah, this is then supposed to be our catalysts. Let's just move these a bit further away. So then I can easier take a blueprint without them, I guess. Catalyst. Catalyst. Oh, it is only outputting to one side. I guess this isn't necessary then. So now we are cooking with steel. I didn't finish this for whatever reason. Can we get a loader in here somehow? Nah, that's not going to happen. And this should still work. How much output do we have here of crushed stone? 1 per second with a crafting speed of 2, so 2 per second. Seems to be able to keep up just fine. These keep up good. I like this so far. We actually have output from one side. Oh, and because these are all like this, we are only putting on one side of the boat. So the close ones go on top. And these go on the bottom. I'm just gonna specify these bottom ones even though they're already putting them there, because I think that would work better if we actually rotate all of this. Yep. Not that we're going to do that still. We are in this setup making 11.3 steel per second. And we wanted this twice, that's fine. Great. So this is everything except for this. Sounds good. Okay. So for each 4 columns here, we get one of these. And are we just going to align it with these? Or are we going to push it out further? I think just giving ourselves a little bit more space would be a good thing. That's not bad. Now, considering we need 15 of each resources on each side of this build per second, and not just 7.5, then we should probably make those 15 per second right next to each other instead of mixing it up like this. That makes everything for this setup. That seems to be a good idea. And we had 1, 2, 3, 4. We need another 2 thingies here. Yeah. Oh, we just had some buffers in the way there. It's fine. Everything is great, I think. Except that the robots have nowhere near everything they need. So we need to go and grab that. I guess we should do that now. So a lot of underground belt. Really? Didn't we stop using... Oh, all of this should be downgraded as well. Do we have yellow in the system though? I'm not sure. Are we producing more than... No, this is all yellow belt. Wait. Yeah, it is. So this should be as well, right? Let's just have a quick look. Because I keep forgetting about this stuff. Want to reduce 7.5 of this per second. How much lag do we need? 18.8, so nowhere near even just one red melt, but yeah, yellow would do just fine. I think we're just gonna do that to these. Then we probably end up lacking yellow undergrounds, but that's fine. And I guess that means we should update our blueprint again. Not this one, this one. Good. They should find some chest as soon as we get a robobot or two down. Maybe we don't have any robobots though. But we need to go and fetch a lot of stuff. I am gonna put my things right here. Except for the junk. That is also junk. Let's just mark it as such. And then we will go grab most of this. So a lot of electrolyzers, power poles, liquefiers, crystallizers. Is this using yellow assembly machines? It is. Maybe we should stop that, maybe not. Good. But I wanted to get rid of my junk first. Electrolyzers, power poles. Do we have any electrolyzers left here? No. Do we have some of these? A few. I can use more of those. We don't need inserters, right? I don't think so. I never tried these, did I? No, that's lava turrets. I think I did try those. We didn't ever get plasma turrets then? Nah, probably not. Electrolyzers and liquefiers and crystallizers. That's most of what we need, I think. Maybe some robobots. That's a lot of robobots. Oh well. Where do we have some storage? Right here. And here's my stuff, so this is a good place to stop, I guess. Good. Why is only half of this producing anything? What is up here? So we can back up on... What's that? How the heck did that happen? Did I do that? It's also belty. But we can back up on one side. I think if we just do this, that should prevent it. Because this side of the belt is just full all the time anyway, so yeah. Good. Are we looking? Are these tier 1? No, they're red. They should be tier 2. The robots are just slow, I guess. Didn't I? Maybe I didn't bring more, but there's no requests. I did bring more, I think. We have 180 at least, so that should be fine. Okay. Do I still have filters? Yes. So this is correct. This is correct. Duolite is correct ×2. And then back to Saffrite, Saffrite, Duolite, Duolite. But I didn't use my filters correct. Sure. Whoops. That is correct. Needed 100 in there, and then we still need 600 filters. Do we have any filters in here? Yes, somewhere. They already have coal in it. There's some. Not that though. I think I put some in one of these warehouses, yes. Anything useful in here? Well, these are useful. This is useful. Dang it, that wasn't my intention. But on the other hand, it's mostly useful stuff with the exception of this, I think. That's not the hotkey to sort stuff, that is. I have enough filters now, so let's get going. We should have gotten filters up to and including here, but not here. Good. Right. Do we have more help nearby? Doesn't look like it. There were filters right here as well. Why didn't I take those? Nobody knows. Well, it was only 11, but still. No red belt. Well, we'll just go grab more then. I need to sort my stuff again though. More junk. And less junk. Lots of useful stuff here. I'm not so sure about these. Let's not bring them. And I still need to sort out my junk. So what is junk? Do we currently have reinforced concrete here? Yes. So we can go here to grab more at some point if we want to. We need to put this into the network. I don't need those. I don't need these. Don't really need any of that. Let's keep that in our inventory, because then I can see that I need to get rid of it. Did we need... I needed red belt, that's why I came. Good. What are these other lanes reserved for? Just random stuff like geodes and mixing stuff. Okay. We also started making this stuff. No, this stuff. No, this stuff. At least if we connected everything. Well, you will be yellow for now. And I'm out. Great. Let's find some chests here to stuff stuff into. I need some of that myself. So I still need some. And red splitters. Yep. But I still have a lot of random stuff. Like these and these. Too many of those. This is junk. I think we'll just use this. Do we have any more to shoot at? Apparently yes. I'll just take those with me. I guess we should bring the others as well. Maybe get rid of some of this on the way. That'll have to wait. I want you back. So I said underground and splitter red. Did I say anything else? Or think about anything else? I'm unsure. I would end up spending all of my build if I did this. Let's just get this done. Or at least get the fuel into the resource production. Also need to connect pipes at some point. I guess we need to seed it with sulfur. Unless we just connect the pipes, which we could do. These pipes aren't connected all the way, because then we would be way more full. I think. Or maybe it was just getting down here. Yeah, it's just equalizing pressure or something. Okay. So now we should actually start production of stuff, and we are. Good. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.